Hey, and welcome to Pilates. As you can see, I'm on the road again, so this is a good on-the-road workout. Today, we're going to work internally, which means we're always working the frame to have beautiful alignment, strong lats. And today we're going to work those internal rotators, the internal obliques. So we're going to be doing a lot of work inward and outward. So let's start with our warm-up. Get your head over your tailbone, your ear, shoulder, hip alignment, your belly button to the spine. We're going to pull up and under, drop those shoulder blades, and just feel all that lengthening. If you can't fold your legs, that's fine. I just want you on your sit bones so your legs can be out. Just switch to the other side. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, and we're doing a curl down this time. So you're pulling up out of the rib cage, pushing the glute into the floor, and then moving this rib cage toward the hip on that side. Make sure you keep your shoulders open and your body in lifted alignment. So take a big inhale and exhale. Try to give it a little bit more extension. And now put your hand over the ear, guide that head across, opening up those scalenes. You can give it a nice big breath here as well. Then you're going to inhale across, rotate, sweep those arms out, looking ahead on the floor. Drop that shoulder down. You're looking ahead. You're doing a rotation. We're going to do a lot of rotations today to get those internals. Then put your hand on your thigh, your other hand behind you. Big inhale, exhale, rotate. Big inhale, exhale, rotate. Big inhale, exhale, rotate. Lift, lift, lift. I'd like you to breathe 3 times. Inhale to prepare, bring it back to the center, roll the shoulders back twice, roll the shoulders forward twice, and then switch sides. Again, try to stay lifted on your sit bones. Inhale up, exhale, ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, and curl it down to the other side. Again, I want you to feel real separations between those parts on that side. You want to get over and over and over and over and over. Good. Breathe it and breathe it. Let's put our hand on our ear, guide our head across, drop the shoulder away from the ear to get a nice big opening in the scalenes. Good. Now take it across and rotate, sweep it up. We want to get that opening in the back and shoulder. Nice. Then we're going to take it to the spinal twist with the hand behind you, the hand on the thigh. Big inhale, exhale, rotate, lift up. Big inhale, exhale, rotate, and big inhale, exhale, rotate. Breathe 3 times. Inhale to prepare for exhale. Bring it back to center, palms together. Interweave the fingers, push the palms toward the camera, and drop the shoulders away from the ears. Nice. Let's put our hands in front of our ears, the bottom of our feet together in butterfly. You're going to hinge across the room. So I want you to feel like you're separating your lumbar 1 vertebrae at a time as you reach across, looking in front of your toes, right? Reach, 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 reach. And now we're going to lower the elbows to the floor and scoop ourselves into a nice lift. You take your legs nice and wide. I was watching some guy demonstrate this on TV the other day. And take it side to side. Good. Just opening up both sides of those hips. And again, since our focus is going to be internals today, we're going to need this more than most of our stretches. So let's do 8 more. And 7. And 6. Last 5. And 4. And 3. Try to stretch it all the way. 2. And last 1. Bring yourself up and tuck under to bring yourself to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, belly button to spine. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Really push those together. Exhale, curl it like that. Dropping your chin down. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Nice. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Hold it right there. Rock back and forth a little bit, and then sit back into child pose, reaching those arms forward. Beautiful job. Let's come around and do our 2 warm-up exercises for today. We're going to start with single leg stretch. So bring yourself all the way down. Lift your glutes up, walk it down the mat. Wiggle your upper body up. And that's what you do every time you lie down. We're going to be on our side, then we're going to lie down. We're going to be doing other things and lie down. And you want to remember to do that. This is one done in curl up. So let's take our legs to tabletop. Curl yourself up. Extend one leg, extend one leg. The inside leg, you bring past the midpoint. This is a stretch, so you can do that. You want to keep your eyes between your thighs, the hand on the ankle, the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, inhale. Now switch to the other side on this. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Good job. Nice. Keep yourself lifted, looking between the thighs. I know the feet are moving, so they're tempting to look at, right? 8 more sets. 8 and 7. Cross at midline. 6. Last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last time. Now hug those knees, and you're going to do your double leg stretch. So curl yourself all the way up. Your hands are on your ankles. You extend out or up, and you want to go up if you have back concerns. No, if you're not too concerned. Bring it around, take it out and around, out and around, out and around. Inhale and exhale. Again, we stay with our eyes between the thighs. Don't look at the feet, even though they're interesting. 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more. Last one, to bring those together, lower your head, put your feet down, separate again, just in case you got crunch. We're going to go a little bit to the side for the first work with the internals. Now, this is going to be very familiar stuff, but it's just that we're emphasizing those internal muscles today. Okay, the legs are together. They're at a 45-degree angle. The feet are pointing. The knees are right over the hips. Now, of course, you can do this in curl up if you want. I say the curl up for exercises absolutely need it because most of us hate holding the curl up. All right, so we're going to take the legs out and in for 20. So you inhale out and exhale it. Inhale out. I want that pause and exhale in so that it's work to bring it in. Inhale out and exhale in. 4, 5, and I'm taking it slower than usual. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to get as much distance as you can because you want it to be work coming back. 7, 8, like you're igniting it every time. 10. Take it back out. Now we're going to take one leg all the way down to the mat and then all the way back up. So you can feel this adductor exercise or the adductor muscle, using it along with the adductor and the internal rotator of the hip. 5, 6, big arcs if you can. And we're not going to let ourselves rock off our other glute. That's why I have my hand under here. You can also reach your hand out, right? And that will lock you into the floor. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, looking at the ceiling most of the time, and like hold it down there on 1. Try to lock it down as much as you can. The leg won't go all the way flat probably, but you have your foot down and you're hanging on and you're still on your glutes. So I want you to rock that in and out. 2, flatten it. 3, and again, it's flow in each direction. 4 with that pause, but I want you to not jerk it. 5, so that it engages that muscle in a lengthening direction. 6, 7, internal rotators. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, keep that other leg nice and strong in its position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're keeping our belly button to the spine so that transverse abdominal gets some fun. 9 and 20. Now reach it to the floor. Put the arm out. You're going to bring that knee up to the elbow. Up and 1, slide, and 2, 3. Let's pause that top a little more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, way up here by the elbow, we're going to do that internal rotation again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let yourself rock over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now flatten it on that foot. Take that leg out. Took out furniture in the way, and we're going to take it around. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Back a little bit so I don't get the count. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring those in for a hug while you do that. I'm going to switch to the other side. So my working leg is toward the screen. And we're going to start, take it from the top right here. So back to that original position. Make sure you're turning around, but that's nice and long. Okay, out and in. 1. Back to where we started. 2, 3. I put this arc like it right over my head. 4. It's good lighting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and leave it open for 20. Big lowering with this leg. 1, keeping ourselves steady in the plank on the floor. 3, legs stay pointed. 4, 5. I'm still getting that weird cramp in that instep. 6. Get at least 1 a day. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Feel it. You can feel it in your obliques too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower it down on 20. Then we do that fold in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That other leg is still kind of open. 8. And we had rotated out. 9 in the clamshell. 10 more. 1. I know everything likes to drift back to alignment. 3, but we want to stay in this open position. 4, because that opens the groin more. 5, it's great for the pelvic floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, let's put that arm out, and we're going to bring that knee to the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. There's always furniture just off screen that I have to avoid. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now hold it there and rotate it in. 1, using that inside groin through that adductor muscle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Our last bit is lengthening that leg, and we're going to take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to stay steady on those glutes. 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'd like to put the legs up. And we're going to start using the upper body to get the internal obliques. We're not going to do our regular crossover because that really is more externals. So we're going to curl up and take our hand across to the top, across and to the top. 2, and lift. Nice. And lift. 3, we keep curled up. We don't let ourselves come down on our shoulder blades. And up. 4, and lift. You feel how that is so much more internal? Good. 5, and lift. Over and lift. 6, lift. Over and lift. 7, lift. Over and lift. 8, you've got it. Cross and up. 9, and lift. And now we take 10 to one side. So you go center and right. Center and 2. Center and 3. Now if you need to put one arm behind the head, that's fine. 4, use the one that's the near arm. 5, so if you're going to the right, you use your right arm. 6, 7, good. 8, nice. 9, really tight. And 10. Now to the other side. Center and left. Now you use your left arm if you want to hold your head. 3, nice. 4, perfect. 5, push. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go side to side without dropping in the middle for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice sensation, right? 6, 7, nice. 8, perfect. 9, you've got it. And 10, both sides. Hug those knees, put that head down, rotate them in one direction for 4, and then the other direction. All right, we are coming down and over to our side. No surprise there. Okay, so you're actually going to go into a pike position, although we're not going to do our regular pike workout. So we're going to have the top leg in the back, flat on your foot. Your elbow and shoulder are aligned, and your body weight is long, but I want you to take it a little rotated under. So this is to the side, and this is rotated under. So it's not going to go far. All right? And we're going to lift and lower it from that position to the knee height if you can. All right, and when we roll back, that means we were losing our alignment. So lift and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're in a pike to get a little bit more flexibility because I really do want it to go high. I want these to be long strokes. 3, so we're not straight down the mat. 4, we have the hip more open. 5, good. From behind. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower that down. Now we're going to move the back leg off the floor. So get onto your toes and you're going to lift and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, let's put the hand back here. 10 more. 1, stay lifted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to do something weird. 20. Hold it here. Step out of the mat. Lift up. Step across that leg and up. 2. Nice. 3. Good. 4. Yeah, we're moving these all in different directions. 5. Perfect. 6, 7, 8. Ouch. 9. I can really feel the internal rotator here. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now I want you to flatten out to the front, come up onto your hand, bend the bottom leg. Bring it as close into your chest as possible because we're going to be lifting the bottom leg. So a grip on here is going to help you align. So lift and 1, lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to do this without rocking. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, we're going over to the other side. All right, remember we're in a pike. So elbows back, glutes are back, leg is behind you, lifted nice and strongly here. Tuck that hip under, lift that leg up and rotate it down. So you're rotating down. So much of the inner thigh or some of the inner thigh is pointing toward that other leg. Lift and 1. Again, we're trying to get as high as we can. 2, 3, 4. Try not to fold your upper body so it's easy to drop it in. 5. We're lifting that upper body. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower that leg. You get onto the toe of the other leg and bring it up and 1. Lift and 2. Just on the toes. 3, 4, 5. We're not moving the upper body. 6, just lifting it. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we're going to do the touchdown. Touch and 1. Touch and 2. 3. We're not rotating our ankle at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 9. Good job. 10 more. Too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Flatten that foot. Bring yourself up. Bend that bottom knee, and we're going to lift it lower. 1. You do this way. 1. Now this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, woohoo, 7, 8, 9, ouch, 10 more. 1, lift up. 2, I'm talking to myself now. 3, 4, 5, 6, ouch, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, coming around. We're going to be on our pike, which means we're going to kind of be sitting on our tailbone. So perhaps you need a mat under your glutes for that. Yeah, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Now you can put your hands down for all of these exercises. These are things that we often do on the edge of the roller, which are also really, really good for internals, but I'm going to start with the back first. So you have your heels into the floor. You have that soft bend. And I want one arm up, and you're curling to the other side and across. 2, nice and slow, across. 3, taking those fingers over to the other side of the head. 4, but straight to the center. 5, go across it straight to the center. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Just a lot of externals, but we're still going to get this internals. 1, can isolate everything. 2, there's a painting of an air balloon on my wall, caught in some pine trees. 3, 4, feels dangerous. 5, 6, rotation. 7, 8, guys, 9, 9, 9, 9, and 20. Now hold it there, and lift and lower the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New moves. 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower it down. Wrap that arm around. Bring that arm up, and we'll come down to the other side. 1, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why didn't I bring my towel in? 7, 8, 9. Good job. 10 more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, Good. 8. Nice. 9. Ouch. And 20. Hold it here. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Flex those feet out. Let's take that side turn and lift. Really rotate it. And then to the other side. Good. And lift. Class is going too fast. Lift, lift, lift. And then come on over onto your belly. All right. We're going to take our legs open and our arms open. But I want one arm to be in the V and one arm to be straight out beside your ear. But your legs are both out into a V. Okay. So you want to feel your pelvis pushing against the floor because you're pulling that belly button to the spine. So you're going to lift across and 1. Lift and 2. 3. 4. So I know it doesn't look like anything. 5, but if you are doing it slowly, you're going to feel that sensation going down your lats and across your obliques. 8. That's the number 9. Now we're going to hold up here on 10, and then roll it in. 1, 2, only for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you're going to take that all the way out, and then you're going to open the leg on the other side. It goes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 20. Everything else is 10. 7, 8. Pull that belly in. 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the arm lifted. 6. And have that nervous system working across the body. 8, 9, and 20. Flatten that foot down. Bring that arm that you just used beside your ear. The other one goes out, and we reach it back. And 1. Back. And 2. Only 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to start our run right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it out there. Don't let it go down. 1 for 20, and 2, and 3, 4. What's interesting about this is how restricted our body is. 5, 6. We usually do those adductor, adductor. 7 on our backs with a lot of open hip. 10 more. But we're really restricted here. 1, and that makes it better. 2, 3, because you're going to new places. 4, 5. I know I'm crazy. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Bring those legs tight together. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. And then sit back into child's pose. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath right here. Okay, good. Really let it release. And we're going to switch around and do some stuff from the open leg rocker boat position. Again, you might need something for your tailbone here. Now, this position, of course, you can always go down onto your backs to do anything that we're doing with our legs. Can also always be done on our backs. Some people like to do on our elbows, and I just want to talk to you about that a little bit. So if you're doing this down on your elbow, here's the thing I worry about. It's the sinking in of the chin to the chest. So it will be really hard to position your neck. So I really like it all the way up or all the way down, but if you decide to do it on your elbows, just be very cognizant of that position in your neck. I'm going to go diagonal here. Okay. Bring those legs in and lift them off the floor. We're not rocking it up. We're just going to only rock. So we're going to bring it up. I'm going to hold it there. Do a nice point. Now you can hang on to, we do small circles for 10, 2, or you can let go, 3, 4, or hold it underneath, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back in. From this side. Extend the other one out and hold. This pointed foot. And circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back in. Take them both up. And again, your hands could be on the ankles or underneath the legs. All right. I'm going to move my butt over a little bit more. All right. Take it out and in. 2, 3, 4. Of course, you can be lying down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the cramp, 7 right here, 8, 9, and 20. Lower them down. Flex those feet. Just put your hands to your side. Flex those feet and lift into a reverse plank. Just to get a reverse movement. All right, we'll do some more side stuff before we go. All right, we're doing it on our hands this time. So 90, 90, 90 across. Bring it out from your hip, 90 across the back. Hands inside the front leg. Lift and 1. Lift and 2. I really want this to be slow. 3. I know I do a lot of these. 4. But if you are with me a lot of the week, 5, we are doing so many squats and things that this is really a neglected part. 7. Good job. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, bring your hand behind your head, lift your leg up flat, curl it around. You can bend that other elbow. And 2, just an attitude. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dropping down, 7, lifting it up, 8, 9, I'm going to train it, and 20. Cross it over and come in, get on both glutes while you do that. Good. All right, let's go to the other side on that and start with a 90, 90. 90 and 90, right here. And again, lift up and straddle. On this one, your sit bones, we don't expect your sit bones on the floor. Lift and 1. Lift and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, of course I'm late, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, we're lifting it off the floor. Again, you can bend. 1, I'm going to hold mine up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Cross it over, scoot into it, and give it a nice hug. We're going to go from here to the stretches. Of course, I had more in mind. Pretty odd moves today. I appreciate you guys being here and kind of going along with my program. All right, we're in our straddle. You're in on your sit bones, right? And you're lifted. So if you need to bend your knees to do that, that's fine. I really want you to really feel comfortable in your position because we need to anchor while we stretch. So the first thing you're going to do is just turn toward the first leg. I have my foot slightly flexed because I'm trying to pull power from underneath and bringing my chest to the left. We're not going to get our maximum stretch right now because we're a little bit tight from the workout, but as we get ourselves easily loosened up, we'll be back and this will be easier. Now scoot up, put your hand down and come on over to the side bend. Good, nice. It's a curl down, so you're pulling up out of that hip, pushing that rib cage toward the thigh, hip. Now I want you to rotate down to that leg. Nice. Whatever your range of motion is your range of motion. Action is what matters, not the distance. And then curl yourself up. We're going to do that side again to the other side. That same movement. Stay on your sit bones. It's easy to drop back when you come up from the bend. Now bring those arms to the center, curl them down, pulling up under the ribcage and walking forward. Again, we are feeling all that work that we've done inside those legs. So much more I wanted to do. How did that happen? Get nice and long in those arms. Good, and walk it in, walk it in, walk it in, walk it in. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring those legs together, bring one leg in. Yay. Taking the arms out, we're going to come over into baby wobbly. Get a nice long stretch here. Try to bring that arm lower down so it gets a longer pull. And then you're coming into a side bend over that leg. And we're bringing it back up to center and sweep to the other side. Let's go. Up in. Beautiful side bend over that leg. Really bring that arm over. Feel that opening. And bring yourself up. Now I'm going to give you a choice of where you want to do your spinal twist. You can do it in butterfly, you can do it in cross leg. I'm going to do mine in half lotus. So I'm going to have the top leg. I'm going to go in the direction of the top leg for the first half, then switch my legs, and then go in the direction of the top leg in the other half. So I want you to pick your position because this is hard on the knees and hips. So for you, it might be better to just be soft, be out, even have one leg in, one leg out. It's up to you. Okay, because I do have students. Okay, inhale up, exhale into your rotation. All right. Lift up, make sure your shoulders are open and your head's over your tailbone. I really want us to feel that rotation, get some grip off of it. Then inhale and exhale, bring it back to center, switch sides of whatever position you're in. And then inhale out and exhale, and take it across. Lift, lift, lift. Find that big spiral staircase inside your vertebrae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1 And then inhale and exhale and bring it back to center. I'm going to take one leg out. We've done this a lot lately, so you should be used to it. Put your hands behind you. We're going to take the leg in halfway and just go side to side. Nice. Beautiful. And then bring it in more and bring your chest toward it and get a little bit of that squeeze. Oops, my leg's getting out of line. It's beautiful. Get that leg back out, take it, spread beside it, and you're coming up on the other side. Start behind, halfway in, side to side. Feels so good. And then scoot it in and bring yourself in more, and you get that big tight opening in your hip. All right, we need to get over into our tabletop. I could be stretching all day. Let's see until what time it is. Okay, here. Yep. All right. Tabletop. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Exhale, curl up like a cat. And last time. And take it up. Your toes are getting tucked under, and you are going to your downward facing dog. Open up those fingers. Push those feet toward the floor. Pull your glutes toward the ceiling. Nice. Knee forward, heel down. And then switch. Feel those hamstrings open up. They were very supportive today. Pull those heels down. Get that glute to the ceiling and lock it. All right. You are hanging forward. Hands are on the floor. Knees are slightly bent. Hands are on the shins. You're opening the back. Curling yourself up to the top. Woo. And soften your knees and let's go washing machine. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up. Down. 2 more up. Down. One last time. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates today. We did a lot of internal work. Yay for us. We're going to be balanced.